made a lot of comments on Yoshi early in, and he's a very interesting character in doubles. His ability to stop is surprisingly good.
Because like the big thing about Yoshi is he's got 3 amazing moves. He's got jab, forward air, and egg toss. And those are like enough to carry him in singles. But in doubles, where it's like a much more free-form, complicated puzzle to put together, having those just universally solid options that you can pull out in a variety of circumstances are going to be very helpful.
Oh, and Nair's too.
Oh yeah, Nair's just a really good combo breaker.
But yeah, I can see what you mean by that. Have the option to make it so. That's actually something to think about. Yoshi already had the inside option to make it more consistent in doubles. The more unorthodox big box options like up smash, down
because yeah, certain doubles characters like Jigglypuff kind of need to be supported by a partner. I think Yoshi is just good at providing support and just kind of being solid. You don't really need to help Yoshi out in a lot of circumstances. You can kind of just help himself, and you're free to pursue whatever current goal is most important to you while Yoshi does his thing.
Right. I figured that too.
Although if you're gonna back air your partner
out.
yeah, I mean you can't actively harm Yoshi. You do gotta, not kill him.
You gotta try. Good punishing from Yoshi as well.
Ooh, that was solid team pressure. You had Hydra, Mr. Ligma there, just down tilting, and then through that pressure, Gamerhead was able to put in an up air.
Now sitting a little bit confused here as Yoshi starts to build up that very important range. Down airs are so scary, dude.
Oh no, another team kill. I think Hydra was not expecting to die to a nest forward air at 100%, so he didn't DI it correctly, and because he didn't DI it correctly, he just kind of flew off the side. But this is very even still. There's been a lot of just weird fisticuffs going on. Not a lot of preset strategies or stage control, just people taking things when they can and then just kind of evenly getting hits in.
I like what Dogecoin's doing. It was something that we were really concerned about with body and
Whoa! What? He called out the spot dodge with a charged forward smash, and that was a really early kill. But then blue team just suddenly responds, and now we're back to even.
Good
yep.
combo setup.
Just in case it's not gonna kill.
He's a big boy.
You got the Rob swooping in, and this is definitely doable. Sonic is a very good 2v1 character, but I would want a little bit more percent on the Rob before I was comfortable with doing this 2v1.
Yeah, especially, actually, that's a good point. Rob already being a little difficult to work around once he starts getting that zone control.
And he's very heavy as well. So you can't, like, this is not a percentage where you can just sneak in a back air and kill the Rob. You've got to actually build some stuff up, and Gamerhead is not going to let him do that, but unless Gamerhead explicitly allows it to occur.
Did he,
he threw the gyro in attempting to break the combo, but it extended the combo. His Dogecoin was ready for it. And now we're in a 1v1.
And again, another 1v1 that's entirely possible. Sonic has a very solid, so long as he can continue to do his best job of keep away to not get that grab or up air.
Gamerhead gets the grab, that ends this game, but Dogecoin is going to do everything in his power to prevent that from happening.
Oh my, I got a little scared too.
Whenever they're close and both shielding, it's like, oh no, what's going to happen now?
He's going to be very respectful of laning nest too. That up air, aerial up smash essentially. That was really good. I saw what he was trying to go for there.
No! Oh, yeah. He was like, he went for the forward smash, and then he was like, oh, it whiffed. Gamerhead is walking forward to punish me. And he's like, oh no, Gamerhead's going to grab me. I have to spot dodge. And then Gamerhead was just like, yeah, all right. I see that spot dodge coming from a mile away.
Oh man, he walks slowly forward too. And when you're playing a character who relies so heavily on grab at that point like Ness, you really have to look out for those opportunities to get those spot dodges that are really crucial in seeing the stock. So very well played, recognizing that on Gamerhead's part. Of course, this is a classic Ness.
Yeah, that was the classic Ness maneuver. It wasn't like the new school Ness where you're doing these fancy maneuvers and getting your
down B.
Yeah, or footstool setups, PK fire setups, jabber setups. Nah, it's just I know you're going to spot dodge. I'm going to get the grab.
Fundamental conditioning. Let's see if blue team can attempt to recreate their opportunity to take in this game without 2 kills.
So yeah, we are seeing Battlefield as the counter pick, which is the stage with I think the widest blast zones in terms of horizontal kill potential, which is important because it's going to mean Ness is going to get his backdoor kills a lot later than he did on Counted City.
Ooh. Choice coming in here from I think that having the command grab is really solid for a lot of characters who fight really on the air, like Yoshi.
Right.
It mixes up the
and especially in doubles as well, it's a very powerful option because, oh, nice reaction from Professor Oats.
Absolutely.
But yeah, if you have your teammate shield pressuring someone, you can just fly in with a command grab and then just get the free guaranteed punish.
And not to mention the fact that when you successfully do grab an egg play like that, you succeed in spiking it in temporarily eliminating the partners.
Yes, and then you can just 2v1 the other person, and that's very powerful. You can get a lot of damage very quickly using that strategy. We're also seeing some very smart recoveries from Professor Oats. Like you saw earlier, Hydra went for one of his patented gyro setups off the side, and he just armored through it. So yeah, very good stock taking from Professor Oats, even though it's back to basically even again.
That's kind of one of the weight, armor. He's still gimbable, very much so. Oh, Sour spotting that there, but
oh no, this could be a dead
that's
Yoshi.
That's it.
Yeah,
that
he
jump
got hit by
gone?
the PK fire, and he had no recovery options. That's brutal.
That is. Oh man.
At least he was at like a pretty high percentage when it happened. He was at like 150 or something. So it's not like, oh, I got gimped. It's like, oh yeah, I went for a really risky edge guard and died at like 140K. But yeah, blue team, it's working out quite a bit better for them here. I think not only is the stage counter pick helping them out, they're also kind of like beginning to adjust to what red team is attempting to do, because Ness Rob is a really weird combo. Oh,
did you see that?
Chase, yeah.
That like fair tech spike in the, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that was
what
actually a minor mistake from Hydra. In that situation, you're allowed to do what's known as the forbidden tech, and you have no lag whatsoever. You just immediately become actionable.
Oh, after a grounded spike?
Yeah.
Like that?
If he had forbidden tech that, he wouldn't have been able to tech chase because you can't tech chase so forbidden tech. You have to, I think it's tap up and press the tech button at the same time.
Oh, I remember seeing a video about that actually.
Yeah.
Okay, now I know what you're talking about. That's nuts.
It's a very high level option, but it's kind of necessary, especially against Yoshi. Because Yoshi goes for grounded spikes a lot, so he's like one of the most susceptible to forbidden tech shenanigans.
Now that I think about it. Little not all of us very good, but I just think about that a little bit.
Yeah, yeah. Although Peach, it's like harder to see coming. Yoshi's like, oh, he's short hopping towards me. Wonder what he's gonna do.
And you can hold up and not.
Ooh, solid edge guard from Dogecoin.
That's what I was thinking. Like that was really good. Blue team doing a lot better at running this game.
Ooh.
What I can even thought.
Oh, and actually gets
two-frame.
the 2-frame. I see people go for that on Ness all the time, but
They get hit.
you so rarely see people actually get the 2-frame on Big Thunder 2, but
Wow.
Dogecoin definitely cleaned that up at the very end. It was like going pretty even, and then blue team was kind of slowly starting to take the lead, but then Dogecoin was just like, nope, let's end this right now, and he just gets 2 real smooth edge guards.
With the up being F smash. Very solid play coming in here, especially kind of showing off what he had in game 1, but able to run it more solidly.
Alright, so I would imagine Smashville got banned by blue team, which means we're taking it to Final Destination, which makes a lot of sense, because if you get bodied on the very narrow platform-heavy stage, take it to the very wide and open stage with no platforms, you know?
Yeah, that makes sense. And obviously, you're not going to take Ness or Rob.
Yeah.
The opportunity to praise his character. No one has
But blue team, once again off to an early lead. I think they're still riding the momentum from last gen.
I was going to say, good, that was a lot of, it didn't look like intentional pressure coming from Red Team and Yoshi, but it definitely was. Still, Yoshi kind of not able to do a lot up until the point where he was able to start doing Hydra options. jump away, but unfortunately without that jump, that's going to go to the best option. So now we see that ugly.
Okay, that entire last sequence is actually really interesting because typically in doubles, the team that has the center stage is the one who's advantaged. But in that scenario, red team actually managed to pull off like a scissor tactic where they both attacked from either side and they actually managed to just surround them and get a bunch of crazy kills. So that is actually very atypical.
No way! But
it didn't work out, but that was still really cool.
I was gonna say, good save coming in from Ness. That like just charging forward smash like that. Like, okay, I'll just fall into it, no problem.
So yeah, there were a couple of really crazy plays in a row from red team there, but then blue team finally kind of found their footing and managed to wrench themselves back into the game.
It's so nuts, dude. Good stuff. You gotta give credit with everything. But yeah, way to continue taking that stock game. This is looking really close. I know that you have to get at a high strength, but unless I take that stock, it's not. It's not even relevant.
That was almost a crazy PK Thunder combo from Gamerhead, but just barely didn't work out.
This is nuts. It's such a cluster.
Yeah. Clustered Truck.
Clustered Truck.
The hit video game on Steam.
I know what you're talking about. What an unfortunate team kill coming in for red team too.
Yeah, then that was actually like not just a mistake. That was just a really smart play from, I think it was Professor Oats, who launched Gamerhead into Hydra's move. Because Hydra had like already hit the move on the opponent, and then Professor Oats was like, wow, a kill hitbox above me, and he just launched Gamerhead into it.
I didn't. No. Actually, now that I think about it, this is looking still possible for Blue Team. I'm looking at the stock, and I'm like, oh yes.
Oh. Okay, we're gonna need to see another ridiculous comeback from Dogecoin. It wasn't quite this difficult of one in the game one, but he did pull off a crazy comeback.
I think one thing that's really important is the fact that there are no platforms for Sonic to run on. So
yeah.
He has to land on the ground to reset his movement.
Because I think game one, it was only 2 stocks, but I think Dogecoin was at a much higher percent, although red team is bringing him back to that percentage. You definitely have to.
Oh! The stock is not gone, but maximum rage back here nearly taking it.
And it gave him a ton of stage control, a ton of big damage. Blue team is still getting destroyed by that one move.
Yeah, definitely at kill percent for any kind of poor get up option there. And back throw would have killed me too. Dogecoin was definitely in a really tough spot. So good stuff for red team.
That one back air from Hydra just put Dogecoin on his back foot, and he just could not find his footing.